Alright, this is the car. Stop, police! Put your hands up in the air. Slowly drop your items in your hand. Oh. Come on, kid, let's go. Listen, kid, I'm not going to charge you for this, but I'm going to send you home with a letter that you need to show your parents. You're also going to have to pay the owner for all the damages that you've caused. Do you understand?
Since he committed a minor crime, the consequences were also minor. But this is not always the case. What would happen if the crime did escalate?
Alright, this is the car. Stop, police! Put your hands behind your back. Oh! Stop. You have the right to remain silent, to speak to a lawyer, parent, or guardian. You may also have your parents with you during questioning, and a lawyer when you go to court.
Hey, hot stuff. Since when did detectives get so sexy?
Why were you riding on that car that night?
It wasn't my fault.
Well, whose fault was it then?
I don't know. My friends, I guess.
Is that why you're out so late on the night of the crime?
What kind of? One of my friends was throwing a party at their house and some stuff happened.
Can you tell me what happened at the party, Jaden?
Well, this is what happened.
I can't stop.
Don't you guys just hate mistakes? She gave me a deal on my position, people. Like, what the hell?
Come on, guys, we should show her business.
How do we do that?
We should ride on her ride or something.
Didn't we get in a lot of trouble for that?
Come on, Jaden, you're with us now.
Yeah, man.
Roll with us. You can do it, man.
Alright, I'll do it later tonight.
Alright, shots tonight, everybody. Let's go. Shots. Let's go. Woo! Alright! Jaden, you're with us. Welcome to the brotherhood. Alright. You know how to do it?
Yeah, man.
Let's go, Jaden.
Is that why you vandalized that car that night? Because you were drinking and having a good time, and you thought it was unfair that you got a bad grade?
Yeah, I guess.
Alright, thanks, Jaden.
Oh, sorry, detective. Nothing to see here. So, what were we talking about? So, how was the interrogation, detective?
Well, on the night of the crime, it was difficult for him to think straight because he was under the influence of drugs and alcohol. His friends were also pressuring him to doing this crime.
What else you got?
Well, he has a history of committing crimes. He committed a crime in the past, robbing that convenience store when he was 12. He also was really rude in the interrogation room, and he did not show any remorse towards his crime.
Is that all, detective?
Not quite. The crime was not very serious, but it became more serious when he assaulted the police officer. But I still don't want to lock up this kid because he has his whole life ahead of him. Okay, well, this is all the information I got of him. Have a look over it and just, yeah.
So all these pages?
Yeah.
Alright, okay, thanks, detective. Have a good day. Case number 83F069033NM58002 in the matter of Jaden Schofield, present in the courtroom, defendant and his attorney, the prosecutor and the probation officer. Could the defendant please state his case?
My defendant and I are here today for the crime that was committed on the night on November 29th, 2012.
Would the prosecutor view her point on the issue?
On the night of November 29, it was believed that the youth was vandalizing his teacher's car after a party at his friend's house. The police was then later notified, and when he was confronting the youth, the officer was punched in the face, and when the youth took this opportunity to run away, though he was later caught by the same policeman. This is the evidence of what happened that night.
Would the defendant like to say anything in reply?
I don't know what to say. I'm really sorry about what happened and what I did to that police officer. I know I made a mistake, but there's nothing I can do to change it.
Very well. We'll take a 20-minute recess to discuss the consequences of the young defendant. Court dismissed. We have taken into consideration of Jaden's past history, his circumstance, his attitude for rehabilitation, and the seriousness of the crime that he has committed. In the past, it is believed that he has robbed a local convenience store for grocery. This crime was caused due to peer pressure, drugs, and alcohol, as his teacher gave him a D on his assignment. At our last meeting, he said that he is really sorry for the crime and is wanting to change. The crime that he has committed is fairly serious as it caused harm to the police officer. By considering all these factors, the consequence for Jaden must be community service for 100 hours. This must be completed by December 31st, 2013. He also must write a apology letter for the officer explaining his situation. And he must also take counseling for drugs and alcohol. As well, he will be closely monitored and will not have a criminal record and will not serve jail time. We will check back on his progress every 3 months. Case dismissed. Look at this idiot shoveling snow for community service.
Screw you guys, you messed up my life. I don't need you.
So what? It's not like it's a loss to us.
Yeah, exactly, and nothing to us.
Come on guys, let's go. Let's get out of here.
In other news, a local 14-year-old was caught vandalizing his teacher's car last week. Because he was only 14, his name and information are protected under the YCJA. Here's what Donald Cross, the lead detective on the case, had to say.
It is believed at the time of the committed crime he was under the influence of drug and alcohol. He will not have a criminal record and he will not be put in prison because he is protected by the YCJA.
Thanks, Donald. Now to Freddie Wong with sports.
In sports, the Reds...
What?
Go!
I just don't know what to say.